Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you're watching, however you're watching, I hope you are well. My name is John, and we're back with our Let's Build series. This is episode 7. So I'm guessing you already know by the title, we're going to start building in Southbank. But unfortunately, I'm still not certain if Southbank is going to make it into the map. As things stand currently, it's getting there. It's still saved in the game. I haven't deleted it out after building all this. But our terrain meter is running scarily high. We start hitting the orange once at the end of this build. And unfortunately, I'm just cutting it out of the screen at the top because I don't want to keep getting people's gamer tags when they're logging on and logging off. So I'll actually insert a clip of the terrain meter now. So as you can see, our terrain meter is getting there. So that's what it looks like at the end of this episode. That's where we are right now as I'm recording the voiceover. Building these custom steps as suggested by Christian Owens in his videos. Big shout out to you, bro. Massive inspiration. Keep up the hard work. Check his videos out if you ain't seen them. We're building these custom stairs that he uses a lot because we need to get the angle of the ramp right. We need to be able to sink the ramp into the stairs. There's no point in having a gap. It would be nice to sink them as much as we can. Sadly, 2 of the steps don't sink into the ramp enough. They're not allowed to touch the ramp basically because of the game, the way the game works, but them 2 steps can go into the bit on the left, the darker piece I just put in. So it's a weird way the game works, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The stair set's pretty close. It's a little bit overscale from Southbank, but I'm guessing it's probably better for skate. It's not too big to skate on. Whereas the Southbank, the bank that you just walked up there is about shoulder, mid chest to shoulder height rather than head height. And the bank that I'm working on right there, the block on the side, is actually just about head height for someone on a skateboard. But nevertheless, it seems to be a good scale. It seems to skate, so we're going to keep it the way it is. Now, a few reasons this may not make it into the end. Obviously our terrain meter is getting high, like I said, and I really wanted to put this part of the map over by the Leon 25. I thought it'd be really good to have our Leon 25 stair set leading down to the South Bank, and then the other side of it leads round to that alleyway behind our basketball court at the Brooklyn Bank. At the left side of Brooklyn Bank, we've got our basketball court, and that alleyway down the side of it could have been perfect, but unfortunately I haven't left enough room when I created the Leon 25, and I've built it all to a bit too close, so we're not going to be able to get it over there, I don't think. I will probably give it a go at being moved once I've got a good idea of what we're going to do and how it's going to look. I didn't want to get carried away with trying out something and not recording it, and if I ended up getting somewhere quite far, I would have been peed off having to delete it and restart. So I thought, let me just start again on this side. So now we're throwing in some terrain pieces to try and get the column effect. Unfortunately, there's no other cylindrical pieces that I could use, and the factory seems to take up quite a lot of the terrain. So again, we're fighting that terrain battle. So now let me just run through a couple of spots quickly, just as the live stream was such bad quality, so I do apologise for that. So you've got the little wall gap, which is like a Brooklyn Banks thing. Down the bottom they have a curved bank. This little rail here on the right with the kicker at the bottom I'm not too keen on, but it fitted in perfectly, whereas the other rails were too long. This thing here on the right now I don't like. It is hiding a uneven level change, so from this bank to the flat ground there's a bit of a gap where it kicks up a little bit, so that's what that big piece is hiding. We've got a nice little inside lip. I've got to put a curved one somewhere for you, Ivan, bro. Don't worry about that. It's coming soon. I like that little gap there. Little mani pads. D7. Oh, yeah. See, this is where it goes down. Unfortunately, I don't clear it. Not enough of a run-up. I'm just running around the map, giving you guys a quick tour of what has changed. And you may not have caught in the live stream due to the quality. So my apologies about that. All right, back to the speed build. So we start having some problems with our floor now. The ramps that we have in Southbank are at such a weird angle that you can't merge other ramps into it too well to get a flat surface when you come out. So our floor has a couple bumps in it, or the top of the ramp will have a little bit of a glitch in it where you're just catching the edge. I'm sure we can get there. I mean, it's happened before on other ramps, and you a bit of fine tuning and persistence, sorry, and we'll have it all good. Currently, what I'm using is the normal ramps, like medium wedge size. And I think what I do in a minute, I switch it out and I go for the steep ramp. I go for a smaller steep ramp, and I think it locks in a little bit better. But again, these are things that are going to have to be worked out for the final version. It'll be good to have some people testing it, because there's only so many times you can go over stuff and so many lines you can hit. It'll be nice to see other people on live, where they're tripping up, what spots they're having problems with, and then we can get the final edit done. So if you're interested in joining the jam, drop a comment. As always, let me know. We're gonna jam this park before it's released properly, so it'll be an invitation only jam, private park. And then once we've done like a beta test for the park, then we'll get it out live to everyone else. So you guys that are following the stream are obviously first dibs. Let me know your gamer tags if you want to in the comments below, or just keep tuned, subscribe, and keep an eye out, and I'll drop more information of when we're going to beta the park. So keep your eyes peeled, guys, because it won't be too long before we're actually going live on the map. So we're going to finish off now, throw a quick roof over it. The roof, I think, needs to come down a little bit. It's just a quick roof to give the idea of the final effect. I'm going to finish off with some skating. I think there's a little bit more building to come, but that's just editing floors, so they're not glitching about. I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far. I think the scale is looking nice. Obviously, like I said earlier, it's a bit bigger, but it skates better this way. I'm really hoping that we have enough terrain to finish what we started, let's say it like that. It would be nice to get the South Bank here connecting into our plaza area, like the D7 bit, so you can come in from the top of Brooklyn Bank through South Bank rather than going down Brooklyn Banks. You can go through South Bank and end up at the plaza, and then hopefully we can get a place from Leon down to that alleyway that we started to build. But like I said, guys, our terrain meter is running at critical level. So we're fighting a battle at the moment, but nevertheless we're going to get there. If there's any spots you guys want to see added, drop the comments, because it could be very necessary. If we can't complete South Bank to the level I'm happy with it, then we're going to have to get rid of South Bank. We're going to have to put something else in. So get busy dropping your comments below of what spots you like, whether they're famous spots or whether they're a spot in your area. There's some crazy gap that I've always wanted to skate, never been able to do it, or crazy gap that I've skated. Drop me a comment, shout them out. Drop the comment with the Google address, and I'll Google it, I'll street view it, and we'll see if we can throw it in. Now, because we are getting low on terrain, this could be the issue, but hopefully we can finish off South Bank, because this is how it's looking so far. Hopefully we can get this finished. I mean, at the end of the day, we could close off the wall at the bottom of Brooklyn Bank. So there's just not Brooklyn Bank, close off the wall at the bottom of the Leon, and we could rectify the bottom of the Brooklyn Bank to not have an alleyway, which would keep it flowing and feeling good. That way you don't keep getting stopped, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. Drop a comment, like and subscribe.